His life was changed and made new when an angel made his dream come true. And now he brings his dream to you. In a Spoonful Paolo.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Spoonful of Paolo! Today is going to be a good show because joining me is Sheri Salata. She and Eric Logan are both the presidents of Harpo Studio and the Oprah Winfrey Network. She was also the executive producer of The Oprah Show, and America fell in love with her watching season 25, Oprah Behind the Scenes. So go grab your cookie and enjoy the show. Hey, Sheri Salata.
Hey. Hi.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me come to OWN. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Yay, you're so sweet. Okay, so I need to know first, where did you come from? Like, where were you born, raised?
Oh my goodness. Well, I was born in Georgia
Okay,
because
cool.
my dad was in the Navy. And my mom and dad, we lived in Hawaii for the early years of my life. But everybody was from Chicago. Both my parents were born in Waukegan, Illinois, which is about an hour north of Chicago.
Right.
So that's kind of where we ended up settling down. And so I'm kind of a Midwestern girl.
Yay.
And went to the University of Iowa in Iowa
Nice.
City. Go Hawks.
Hey.
And then I ended up producing television commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my big break.
Okay, how did you arrive to Harpo? Because I know there was a VHS tape involved, and you
Yes.
getting to Harpo.
Well, you know,
I
being
love
in
it.
Chicago, and I loved advertising. I learned so much there. But I was like, okay, what's next?
Mhm.
You know, you put so much time and effort into producing a 30-second commercial.
Mhm.
I was like, what is going to be next? How am I going to evolve this? And of course, Oprah was in Chicago.
Yep.
And it really, you know, the advertising world and the TV broadcast world are so different.
Completely, yeah.
I didn't really feel like, you know, I'd have an outside chance at best. So I took my work, I put my commercials on a VHS with my resume, and I sent it into Harpo.
I love this
And
story.
I got this message on my answering machine. That's when we still had tapes. And we
Go home and listen to
Yes,
it.
and listen to it, and then play it back. And I was all excited. She goes, "This is so-and-so from Harpo." I'm like, oh my God. And then she said, "You're not what we're looking for." So the truth is, I was like, of course I'm not. What was I thinking? It's a completely different discipline. I'm not right for that. And I never would have tried again. Ever, ever, ever. But a few years later, somebody was cleaning out a closet. There was a new regime, and it was Harriet Seidler, who I love and adore, and I still work with. And she put the tape in her VCR and said, get her in here. So I started producing 30-second promos.
I think that's amazing.
Isn't that
I
crazy?
mean, years go by. Did you forget about it then? Like
Yeah,
years go
kind
by?
of. I mean, you know, every now and then, wistfully, I'd be like, gosh, I wish that would have worked out. Or I'd see Oprah doing something really special, and I'd be like, God, I wish I were part of that. And I think just months before I got hired, my cousin's wife called me and said, hey, I got reservations to an Oprah show. You want to come with? I'm like, yes. And I remember sitting in that audience going, gosh, I wish that would have worked out. And then just months later, you know, the phone rings and it's like, we want you to come.
Wow. So how does it feel to be a star after being on season 25? And don't you dare say no, because you know you're a star. So how does that feel? Like, people recognize you now.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. When people are very nice to me.
Oh, I love that.
They're very nice to me. They're very sweet. They are always very complimentary. Because, you know, this would be hard if they were mean.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I hate the show. Who do you think you are? And, you know, why do you always get to be with Oprah? So people are very, very, very kind and very nice and very complimentary about the show and the work we did in the farewell season. So it's always it's always just great.
How did it feel the last taping of the Oprah show? When you were driving home, what was going in your mind? Like, how did you feel?
Well, there is no question. I felt nothing but relief.
Wow, for sure.
Just relief. I mean, that was a lot of pressure. And I could feel every day, you know, as much as I enjoyed it, because I was very present through the season, but I would just be like, with every show, I would say, is this good enough for the farewell season? Is this worthy of the farewell season? So there definitely was a personal expectation of wanting to make sure that we left it all on the table. there isn't anything we changed. We did the best we
that
could,
you could.
and the show's
Yeah.
delivered.
That's why there's so much respect in the Harpo family, all of you guys.
Mm.
Really. So how excited are you for the fall lineup of OWN? Because you guys have a pretty good show
Yes,
coming
we
up.
have a good lineup. We have
Mhm.
a really good lineup. Well, starting, right off the top, you have Rosie and Oprah
Yay!
on Monday through Friday.
Starts October 10, I believe.
Yes.
Both of them. Yes.
October 10th.
Yes.
And what cable network would not go crazy to have, Rosie's return to TV
Oh my God.
and Oprah coming back after the farewell season?
Yes. It's gonna be your first time back since the Oprah show, right?
Which is crazy.
This is insane.
So
I love it.
that is just a home run right there for this network.
What can you say about Oprah's life class? What can we expect from that?
Well, I think it's if you watch the finale of the Oprah show, and I think our final tally was between 16 and 17 million, which was huge, which was great. And
Congratulations.
we got a lot of feedback from the viewers that said, I'm going to save this on my DVR, I'm going to watch it once a week. This is a gift to me. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to take it with me. And I think as Oprah started to look at that feedback and see kind of like the energy returned from what she put out there that last hour, she felt like she was onto something.
I mean, I have to say, out of the whole season 25, with all the big powwows you guys did and the celebrities, that really was my favorite one because it was a class for me, and that's what gave me the green light to come here and do what I've always wanted to do, have my own talk show.
Is that right?
And it was just watching it in May, I said, we're going to do it, we're going to do
Really?
it. So I have to say that was really the best one because I sat there, took it in, and then I watched it again, and then I started taking notes, and then I said, okay, this is what we're meant to be when she says, take your stage, however it is, and use it to help others.
Because you are responsible for your life.
Yes, exactly.
You are the creator of your life.
So continue, that's what I had to say.
Oh my
that.
gosh, that is, well,
it's
Oprah's going to
brilliant.
go crazy to hear that.
Hey.
I mean, that really is, and
Yeah.
that was her intention.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, these few treasured principles
Yeah.
that
That was a good
changed
point.
her life and can change yours. And I mean, that's the home run when somebody hears it for themselves, and whatever it means in your life, or your life, or your life, or my life, it's that forward motion, it's that shift of perception that all things are possible and your life is in your hands. And you can have
So
a
excited.
beautiful, wonderful life.
Wow.
And that your energy and all that stuff. I know.
Yes.
I love it too, man. I can watch that forever.
Yeah, over and over and over, yeah.
Yeah, and it was such a different show
Mhm.
for us.
Mhm.
I think a lot of people speculated on what that would be.
Yeah. Who's it going to be? But I'm like,
Right.
I was hoping, and I know a lot of people are hoping that, please, I just want it to be her. I don't want someone
Yes.
big. I just want it to be her there talking to us, the
Yes.
viewers, So,
I'm so glad you felt that way.
I'm not the only one, but yeah, exactly.
I could feel that too.
Yeah.
I could feel that you didn't want somebody else being like, you didn't want the story to be who's the last guest. You wanted it to be about you.
Yes.
And the millions of other people
Yeah, that's
who are
why
watching.
we took, you take it with you, and now excited for Oprah's life class because
Yeah.
it's just a continuation, and I'm so excited.
It really is, and I was on the set all the days that we've shot 4 days so far. Yeah, 4 days, and even my jaw was dropping when she started talking about certain shows, and there were stories I hadn't heard. Some I think only I had heard, and I was like, "Wow, you're going to tell everybody that? Wow, that's good." But it's really personal, and it's funny, and it has depth and layers, and it's really good.
I can't wait. 16 years ago, I came to my first taping of the Oprah show. 16 years ago, and I look at my journey with the Oprah family, and years later, Oprah made my dream come true, and which brought me here to interview you. So for me, when someone says, "Can you define what a full circle is?" I say this is exactly what it is because I never would have thought, in a million years that I'd be sitting here with you, talking to you, because it truly means the world to me, and I just adore and love you very much. So okay.
Well, let me say
Oh,
this
no,
to you.
well.
You are in life class.
Really?
Yes. On Fridays, Oprah created Fridays, and she calls them Joy Rising Fridays. And she takes her favorite moments over the years of the Oprah show where you can literally see the joy rise in somebody, and your classic moment is in there.
what an honor. Oh, what an honor. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yay! I have to say it again, I just adore and love you. And thank you for fulfilling my dream. I have so much respect for you and your team. And I will always be grateful. So, hey, okay.
Oh my God. Okay, so tell me about your show here.
Oh, well, my show, Spoonful of Paolo.
Yep.
This is the second episode.
Yep.
We interviewed Sheri Salata for the first one.
Yes.
You're the second guest.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
an honor. Yay!
I'm honored and thrilled.
And then next Thursday, we have Florence Henderson. She'll be talking about her book that's being released.
Mrs. Brady.
Mrs. Brady! Yay!
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So, we just came up with this idea, something quick to put on the internet. This is something I've always wanted to do, and I said, let's just do it my way and see how it goes, and I'm just excited.
I think that is brave.
Yay!
I think that is inspiring. That is
Thank
exactly
you.
what we should all be doing.
Thank you. That's why I'm doing this. I really want other people to see this, that, I came up with this, with my partner. We said, let's just do this, go forward, and see what happens.
And there's your partner.
Yeah, yay! Hi! So, thank you very much again, okay?
Absolutely.
You're lovely. Yay!
So
Bye,
great.
everyone. We'll
Bye,
see you next week with
everyone.
Florence Henderson. Bye.
Mrs. Brady.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks
you're
for
a
doing
joy.
it. What an honor.
No,
Sheri
what-
Osborne, Florence Henderson.
Next week on A Spoonful of Paolo, it's Florence Henderson, my favorite TV mom. Do you think we'll ever see you play Carol Brady?
Again? Okay, I don't do that for everybody, you know. Pay attention, tell your friends about this young man. He's gonna be a big star. Apollo's gonna cry.
See you on September 22nd.